This is Dave, aka Freak from VP, and today I want to show you a quick tutorial on an effect I've been doing lately. It's just an effect that kind of gives a nav a little bit more drama or dramatic look. Anyways, this is the app here that we're going to be working on. I just grabbed it off a page. You can see here before and after already. But anyways, this is how I got to there. First I start off by making a duplicate, and from there we go to image, adjust, levels, and you want to bring these two arrows down, and what you're trying to do is to get the highlight area of the face. And you don't want it like too much. You want to kind of smooth it out a little. Okay, so something around there looks about right. You hit OK. I'm going to duplicate the original again and take the one we just made, and I'm going to do a lumacy, and then I'm going to merge down, and I'm going to duplicate it again. Okay, so you can see what we did is pretty dramatic difference. A lot of darks in there now, and a little bit choppy there. So we're going to go to filter here, and we're going to go to blur and Gaussian blur, and somewhere between 2 and 3 is usually the right amount. I'm going with 2 this time, and that's a little bit softer. Now I'm going to duplicate the original again, bring it up underneath the one we just did, highlight the one we just did, and I'm going to go to my blending options again, and I'm going to go down to multiply, and from multiply I'm going to bring this over to bring the original one kind of in, and you just sort of like play with it. That's the original, and that's what we've done with it so far. You want something in between that suits your eye for what you're doing. And basically I'm just looking basically at the face tones right now, the face, the skin. I ain't worried about the hair or the eyes or anything like that. Just looking at the face. So I'm thinking right around 76% I got. Seems about right to me. So I'm going to merge this down now. Merge it down, make a duplicate. Okay, and going to bring the original again underneath the one we just did. And I'm going to go in here and click this mask. And go here to my brush tool. Bring it down to size. Make sure it's on black. And I'm going to come back in here and maybe take my opacity down to about 60 or so. And it's I want to get the original eye color back in there. I don't want it 100% because it looks really kind of creepy looking, but you just want to get some of that eye color back in there. And then turn back in and maybe get some of that hair back too. So all you were really concentrating on was the skin, like I said before. So get some of that original hair color back, like so. Okay, I'm going here and I'm going to merge down again. I'm going to duplicate again, and usually when you do multiply, it tends to make the skin really red, which I don't like. So to fix that, I'm going to go back here to image, adjust, black and white. I do the auto, hit OK. And here I'm going to go to my opacity again on the layer of the black and white layer we just did. And basically do the same thing. You can slide it down, and this is the color if the two are much red, and there's a black and white, and you just concentrate on the skin tones. Just slide it back and forth till you get the one you kind of like. And I'm thinking right around 45 is right for this particular instance. And again, I'm going to go click my mask, get a brush, get about a 9 brush, and make sure it's black. And I'm going to bring the eyes back in and bring some of the color hair back. And you don't necessarily have to do like every strand on the hair that has a bunch. Just like do like little streaks along the shape of the hair, and it'll make it look like she has highlights. And I'm also going to bring in her lip color back in, and That's pretty much it. Merge it down again. Make another duplicate again. And now her skin's a little bit kind of pixelated from what we've done, and mostly from the multiply mode. So I go and blur it with my blur tool, and just concentrating on the skin tones and on the skin, and stay away from the eyes. And it's going to go through and soften up her skin pretty much everywhere. Keep trying to stay away from the hair and the lips and the eyes and the nose so much. So there's her skin, pretty soft. I'm going to duplicate that again, and the other thing I like to do sometimes is to go to Filter, Topaz Labs 3, and I go down to my Portrait Drama, hit OK, and that tends to bring up a little bit more of the hair highlights and her skin tone, but it's a little bit too strong. So I'm just going to bring that down to about, I don't know, about 50, 55, somewhere in there. And I like the tones from the one before, so again I'm going to use the mask to mask out what the last filter did, and just going to go over the skin again, over her face, staying away from the nose and lips and mouth. Just cover the whole area. And from there I merge down once again, and I'm going to duplicate my layer again. And one of the last things I like to do on most masks when I finish, I go to Filter, PhotoWiz, Focal Blade, and from here I go to Selective Sharpen Pro, and I like my anti-alias on, and I sort of just scooch this over till I can see a little bit of a difference, and hit OK. And then again you can see how it brought up like the details in her eyes and lips and hair and everything, but again it is too strong, so I'm just going to go to my opacity, bring the opacity down again about 42%. And again I'm going to make a mask layer, make sure it's on black. Let me bring this up, and again I kind of like the original effect of what we had below, so I'm just going to go again on over the skin, the nose, and keep it away from the eyes, nose, and lips and everything. Just retain that smooth skin look. I go over top of everything, the hair, the nose, and once I'm happy with everything, pretty much got the whole thing going on there, I'm going to merge it down again. And that's pretty much it. And here's the original. You can see the original, and this is what we've done to it. You can see it's a lot more dramatic looking, and the skin tones are a lot more softer and much more blended in. A little bit blurry, kind of has a soft look to it, but in the end that's pretty much what we were going for, a more dramatic look. And as you can see, here's a little collage I did of some other ones over here, where you can see the before and the after on each one. It's basically the same technique that I used on all of them. I obviously changed the hair color on the blonde here, but anyways, that's basically the before and after. Anyways, that's my very quick tutorial, and I hope it helps you out. Bye for now.